everyone, welcome back to the Osteo and Physio YouTube channel. This month's series we're looking at full 5-minute routines as requested by you guys. So I'm going to be taking you through a full routine. So today we're looking at it for when your back goes into a spasm. So the first off, you want to start with 30-second knee sways. So this has to be within a pain-free range. Nice, slow and controlled, and the idea is we want to regain movement, which is key for recovery post-spasm without aggravating it too much. So very gentle knee sways. The next move is 30-second unilateral knee hug on one side. So the idea is you can have the other leg bent. What you're trying to do is very gently stretch the postural muscles as well as opening up through the joints of the lower back. So we want to start off very much holding that for 30 seconds. Nice, slow and controlled, and with all these moves, we want it to be lovely and gentle and slow. You know, you're gently regaining that movement because it can be quite scary when it's gone into a spasm. And then switching to the opposite side. So again, lift this up as high as you feel like you can go, so don't force it. So with all of these moves, even if you can just do knee sways, perfect. You know, it's quality over quantity, particularly initially when the back's gone into a spasm. We then want to start to relax the leg down, and you can then move on to a bilateral knee hug. So this is where we're bringing both legs up. So with all of these, yes, this is a full routine, but it's whatever you feel comfortable with. So go within your comfort range, okay? Particularly when it's spasmed initially. So I'm very gently bringing the knees up. This might be the case of having the feet flat on the floor, whatever feels comfortable for you. Again, the aim is to regain the movement into the back to help reduce the tightness and the guarding of the spasms. We next want to move into relaxing back on a towel. And the reason why I really like this in addition with a back spasm is although the spasm's occurring in the lower back, what typically happens is our clients go into an antalgic posture where we throw everything forward. So by relaxing back on the towel, we extend the upper back, so the thoracic region, and we slightly decompress that lower back, and it just feels really nice to relax back onto the towel. After this, we then want to move on to regaining even more movement. So again, it's quality over quantity. So we're looking at 30-second of side to side movement. So in that side bending movement, so you're very gently stretching the postural muscles, and you'll probably find with the spasm, one side will be a little bit more comfortable than the other. So again, you don't have to go this far, even if it's a tiny movement. You want to regain that movement over time. So again, stretching the postural muscles, you're opening up through the ribs, because again, you can get that tightness ascending up. And then moving into that lovely slow and controlled rotation. So crossing arms over the front and going as far as you feel like you can go. So we're rotating the whole spine, we're stretching through the paraspinal muscles, lovely, slow and controlled, and within a pain-free range. So I'm doing this kneeling. Of course you can do this standing. And again, with each of the moves, go through the range that you feel comfortable. So do the moves that you feel are suitable for you at the moment and build it up over time. Next, I want to start to add in stretching, and the reason why this is key are stretching around the front and in certain areas when your back goes into a spasm is it's really normal and quite common to have pain refer around the front of the pelvis, particularly into your hip flexors where they blend and attach up into that lower spine. So you want to aim to do a hip flexor stretch, so you're lunging forward gently for about 30 seconds. Again, you don't have to go this far, okay? So go within the range that feels comfortable for you. So we start off with 30 seconds on one side, gently dropping back, switching sides. I've got a towel under my knee just so it feels a bit more comfy. And then gently lunging forward, so you should feel it around the front of the hip. This will help to take the pressure off with the spasm. This will help to keep the area moving so it feels more comfortable and reduce the likelihood of that pain referral around the whole body where you feel like you're unable to move as efficiently. So really gently moving into this stretch. The final part of the routine that I have added is going into a child's pose stretch, so relaxing back. In reality, when I see people with a back spasm, this is very challenging initially. You know, you're dropping the body back, so only do this once it started to settle. But I wanted to put this in for completion, and then of course you can add that stretch if comfortable to decompress through the spine. But again, with all of the moves, whatever you feel comfortable with, slow and controlled.